How to get summer shredded without starving, overtraining, or falling off. This is episode 4 of the Progress Podcast, and we're going to be covering if you're tired of starting over on Monday, you're tired of starting your fitness journey every New Year's or every summertime and falling off 1, 2, 3 weeks in, and you really want to start losing the body fat, getting summer shredded, getting abs, getting in amazing shape. This is your wake up call, right? Having the man boobs, you want to drop the man boobs, you want to drop the love handles. This is for you so you can roll into summer feeling more confident in yourself, looking the best version of yourself, being the 2.0 version of you, right? And being the best version of you for your girlfriend, for your husband, for your wife, for your kids, for your future spouse, for your future boyfriend or girlfriend, right? Without crash diets, without overtraining, without spending hours in the gym or any of that bull crap. So first, we're gonna set the foundation. All right, I got my notes right here. I'm reading off so you guys know. This is what 90% of people miss. Okay, most people fail because they have an all-in black or white mindset. They're either full on working out and dieting, meal planning, tracking their macros, or they're all out. Right? When that's not how life is. Life is not black or white, it's gray. Many things are on a spectrum, just like Down syndrome, just like narcissism, just like many things in life. It's not just like a light switch on and off, it's a continuum, right? There's a spectrum, right? So don't have this all in mindset where you're all into dieting, all into macros, all into working out, or you're all out, right? No, it's about how you have that lifestyle integration. Right. So even while you're traveling or you're with family or you're, doing XYZ, you are still somewhat taking your health and sticking to your nutrition. So replace how fast can I lose weight with how can I become the kind of person that stays lean year round, right? This is a topic covered in Atomic Habits, right? Changing at the identity level, right? Again, I'm part of Tony Robbins' Ultimate Life Mastery Program, and he talks about changing your identity. This is basic psychology. Change the identity, you change the beliefs, you change the behavior, you get different results. So instead of you having the mindset where, hey, how can I drop as much fat in the next week, month, 3 months, year? It's more so how can I become the person that stays lean year round? That is only 200 pounds or 150 or 170, that is athletic, that does have abs, that is under 20% body fat, under 15% body fat. How can I become that person? Right? So switch that mindset. Okay. The power of identity plus consistency, not hacks, but habits, right? So you're changing that the identity level, you're pairing that with being consistent in the gym, week in, week out, month in, month out, consistent with your diet, consistent with your macros, right? This isn't hacks. You're not looking for a special supplement, a special hit cardio routine, a special diet. You're realizing that having the proper identity plus consistency and the proper habits is what's going to lead to the results. Again, this is covered in the book Atomic Habits. It's a great book, right? We even have the book The Power of Habit, right? This is the OG, right? And it talks about these things. Humans are habitual. We are we are animals of habit. Your results in life are a reflection of your habits. Your body is a reflection of your standards. It's a reflection of your nutrition habits, your exercise habits, right? So change your habits. Don't look for hacks when it comes to training, cardio, sleep, nutrition, right? Look for building the right habits that are going to lead to the results that you want. You you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your standards. Again, it's a quote, right? This is Atomic Habits. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to the level your level of systems. Systems. What are your weekly systems when it comes to exercise, cardio, sleep, nutrition, macros, right? Habits, right? You don't rise to your this is Tony Robbins, right? Again, I'm part of his Ultimate Life Mastery program. It's a $45,000 program where I go to all of his events and I have a business mentor, results mentor, right? And Tony Robbins, the greatest coach in personal development. He's coached Bill Clinton and Conor McGregor and top athletes, top professionals, celebrities, right? Musicians, right? is you don't rise to your level of goals, you fall to your level of standards. So you need to begin to raise your standards when it comes to your body, when it comes to your sleep, when it comes to your nutrition, when it comes to your what you're putting in your body, foods and supplements. Raise your standards. Raise your standards with how often you hit the gym, with how often you do cardio. You raise your standards, your goals, your results will be a reflection of that. Your body is nothing but less than a reflection of your standards. All right. So now we're going to go more. That was the mindset. Now we're going to go into the fitness plan. I'm going to give you guys some practical advice when it comes to exercise. So I'm going to lay out a sustainable, simple workout routine. If this is body weight or if this is hitting the gym. So first is you're going to work out or lift. I recommend lifting if you have access to weights, right? If you have access to a gym, it's better than body weight. There's more resistance, but they're both resistant. So even if you're doing body weight, you can do this 3 to 5 days a week, right? If you're doing 3 days a week, either with weights in the gym or body weight, I recommend doing full body, right? With calisthenics, body weight training, you could be doing push-ups. You can do pull-ups, buy a pull bar, 10 or 20 bucks. You can do burpees. You can do leg raises. You can do crunches. You could do squats. You could do lunges, right? Do a full body workout. You could chat GBT or Google or YouTube a full body weight routine if you're doing 3 days a week. Now, if you're doing 4 or 5, then I would recommend splitting it up, doing upper lower or push pull legs. Same thing with lifting weights. If you're working out 2 or 3 days a week, do full body, right? Bench press, overhead press, pull ups, barbell rows, dumbbell rows, incline bench press, incline dumbbell, squats, front squats, deadlifts, stiff leg deadlifts, leg curls, leg extensions, leg press, right? Abs, everything. So there you go there. Do this if you're doing 4 or 5 days a week with the gym, again, you can do upper, lower, right? Upper body, lower body, split it up, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. If you're doing 5 days a week, you can do push, pull legs and then upper, lower, right? Number two, walk 8 to 12,000 steps a day, minimum. For you guys looking to lose body fat, get summer shredded, I would recommend 10,000 steps or more. I personally do typically 15,000 steps a day. Sometimes I run it up to 20 if I'm looking to get shredded real fast. But I do bare minimum. It's a standard. Again, standard is 10,000 steps a day. So you need to raise your standards. Raise your standards when it comes to your health. If you have an iPhone, you can check out the health app. You can see how many steps you're doing, right? Where your focus goes, energy flows. Again, where your focus goes, energy flows. So put your focus on your health app, see how many steps you're doing. Your energy is going to go to that. Where your focus goes, energy flows. If you take 1 minute to check your health app every single day at the end of the day, you're going to become more conscious of your step count. Raise your standard, raise your average step count to help you burn more calories and drop body fat, right? So check out the health app. Again, where your focus goes, energy flows. Raise your standard with your steps. Aim for minimum 10,000 a day. If you're super serious, go for 12 or 15, right? And then aim, if you're really serious about your health, 150 minutes of zone two cardio. Zone two cardio is where you can still have a conversation, but it's challenging, it's uncomfortable. So this is like a slight incline on a walk or a treadmill. This is like if you're going on a hike, this is maybe a light jog. You could still carry a conversation, but it's not comfortable. It's a little bit more than walking is like a zone one for most people, right? Zone two is an incline, a hike, a slight jog where you could still have a conversation, but it's difficult. That is zone two cardio. This is for your heart health. Again, your heart health, which is important for living longer, having great erections, being in great shape, right? As far as your health, heart. But it's also great for body fat, losing body fat, right? So zone two cardio, 150 minutes a week. That's roughly around a little like 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, right? You could break that up into 5 days of 30 minutes, right? Of zone two cardio. All right. Recovery is key, right? So I recommend nothing less than 8 hours of sleep, right? We covered it on one of the last podcasts. You guys can check it out below. Um, this is a progress podcast, so check out the last ones below. The series, the progress podcast. But why you sleep? This is the top doctor in the country or in the world when it comes to sleep. This whole book is a New York Times bestseller on why we sleep. It's a great book, right? You want to sleep minimum 8 hours a night, minimum 7, but preferably 8. right? Sleep, right? So if you're going to sleep 8 hours, you might most likely need to be in bed nine, right? So recovery is key. Now we're going to go over nutrition. All right. And if you guys need help with any of this, you guys know this is what I do. You guys can click the link below or message me fit, on Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram. I have multiple different programs. I have access to an app with custom workouts, nutrition, community, a mastermind, a brotherhood, accountability. I have group coaching where we do weekly group calls. You're part of a community of other people reaching the same goal. You get more support, more accountability there. I have one-on-one mentorship and coaching, right? Custom nutrition, custom macros, custom workouts, one-on-one accountability daily, weekly. We track your progress photos, your weight. We have weekly coaching calls for education, mindset, accountability, right? To help you reach your fitness goals, drop 10 to 30 pounds plus, 50 pounds plus of body fat, build muscle, get abs, have more energy, better sex life, more confidence, all that. If you're interested in that, again, click the link below or message me at Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram. Now we're going to go over nutrition. All right, so you need to set calories and protein. Again, this is what I do for my clients. I give them custom macros. Macros are proteins, carbs, and fats and calories, right? So you have everyone knows what calories are, right? Macros is the next step. That's your proteins, carbs, and fats. Proteins essential for muscle recovery and building new muscle. Fats essential for brain health and hormone health and testosterone. Carbs are your main energy source when it comes to having good energy, right? Having the right calories, proteins, carbs, and fats, the overall right macros, is essential for you, not only dropping body fat and building muscle. It's important for you to reach your physique goals and how you look, but it's also important for you on how you feel, your mental clarity, how focused you are, your memory, right? It's important for sex life, your libido. It's important for your energy levels to make more money, to put into your business, into your marriage, into your relationships, into your sex life, into your kids, right? It's important for you in every area. Again, the proper calories and macros. So I'm gonna give you an example. If you guys are looking to really shred fat, take your body weight times 10, right? So if you're 250 pounds, that's 2,500 calories. That's going to put you in a good amount of a calorie deficit for most of you to lose at least 1 pound of body fat per week, right? So again, take your body weight times 10. That's how many calories you eat. So if you're 200, that's 2,000. If you're 250, that's 2,500, right? If you're 300 pounds, that's 3,000. If you're 150 pounds, that's 1,500, right? Do that. That's going to put you in a good calorie deficit. So you can drop the body fat. That's a good calorie deficit. It's called an extreme fat loss phase. Okay, for protein, right? 1 gram of protein per body pound. This is essential for muscle recovery, for you to feel good. It's also important for you to build new muscle, right? And keep muscle if you're in a big calorie deficit. If you're looking to build muscle, 1 gram of protein is good as well. So if again, 150 pounds, that's 150 grams of protein. If you're 200 pounds, that's 200 grams of protein. If you're 250, that's 250 grams of protein. 1 gram of protein per body pound. Okay, you want to eat real food, high volume, low calorie dense meals, right? So you want to eat lots of veggies, some fruit because fruit has a lot of sugar in it. So you don't want to go too crazy with the bananas, apples, oranges, right? But a lot of vegetables, green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, tomatoes, broccoli, like those vegetables are good, right? You want to have whole foods, whole foods. So complex carbohydrates is like jasmine rice, red potatoes, right? You're gonna eat whole wheat. You're gonna stay away from white bread, white lentil, or white pasta. You want to have more like lentils, quail, right? Red potatoes, healthy fats is like avocados, nuts, olive oil, coconut oil, healthy proteins, lean proteins like lean turkey, lean beef, chicken, shrimp, tilapia, fish, right? You want to stay away from processed foods. Okay. You can also intermittent fasting, right? That's something I practice pretty much every single day, is where you're eating with an 8 hour window, right? So 16 hours you're not eating, 8 hours is an 8 hour window. Typically, it's just skipping breakfast, right? So you're gonna have your first meal at noon and you're not gonna eat past 8 p.m. So you have an 8 hour window. First meal's at noon, lunch, last meal is no later than 8 p.m. That's intermittent fasting. So 16 hours you're fasting, fasting, fasting. You're not eating. You are not eating. 8 hours you're eating. So that could be from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. or noon to 8 p.m., right? That's intermittent fasting. You could try that as well. Eliminate trigger foods, right? Like let's say it's cupcakes or Twinkies or it's Sonic. You want to keep all that food away from you. Win the grocery store, you win the week. Win the grocery store, you win the week. So what you get at the grocery store is going to help you win the week because you're not going to have that crappy bullshit food inside your home. So win the grocery store, win your week. This is going to help you shred the fat, get the abs, build the muscle, be sexy for your partner or attract the right partner into your life. Be a role model for your employees, for your coworkers, for your children, right? Be a leader, be you, be a leader. Win the grocery store, win the week. What you put in your mouth is going to directly impact how you look and also how you feel, your sex life, how much energy you have, how much mental clarity, right? Again, if you guys need help with this, you need accountability, custom grocery lists, custom meal plans, custom meal options, family friendly, custom macros. You can click the link below or message me at Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram. Okay, number five, lock in the formula, 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, bridge the gap. Okay, lock in the formula, how to stay consistent. You need to anchor your why. A why that makes you cry. All right. Again, this is a great book. It's called Start with Why. You guys might want to check it out. Start with why. Why that makes you cry is you need to have a why. The reason humans beings don't change is because they lack the proper motivation, the proper why, the proper leverage to change. Right now, if you got diagnosed with diabetes, if you can't get your penis, your dick up anymore, if women are attracted to you, you don't want to be alone your whole life. Your wife is no longer attracted to you. Your husband's no longer attracted to you. Your kids are calling you fat. Your kids are becoming fat because you're the leader for them and you're overweight, right? You need to have a strong enough why that makes you want to change. Tony Robbins, again, I'm a part of his top tier mentorship program. It's a $44,000 program, Ultimate Life Mastery. He has a quote that human beings don't change because their lack of capabilities. They don't change because they lack the proper motivation. Human beings don't change because they lack the capability. Anybody can change. You can change. A drug addict can change. A homeless person can change. But they lack the proper leverage, the proper why, the proper motivation to change. But there was a gun to your children's head or your mother's head or somebody you love's head right now, and they said you need to quit that drug. You need to quit alcohol. You need to quit porn. You need to quit tobacco, cigarettes. You need to quit playing video games. You need to quit sleeping in. You need to quit scrolling on your phone. You need to quit. You need to get a six pack in the next 3 months, right? Whatever it is, you need to build a six-figure business in the next year. If you had a gun to your loved one's head and they were going to pull the trigger unless you accomplish that goal, you would actually do it because you had the proper why, the proper motivation. So you need to find that within yourself to actually get the results. Okay, you need to find that why that makes you cry. If you get the proper leverage, the proper motivation on yourself, you will actually be able to follow through with your goals. So comment down below now. Comment down below what your why is. Comment down below right now what your why is. Journal. I journal every single day. Journal. Journal what your why is right now. Put it, I put sticky notes on my office. Remind me of stuff that's important. Write down on a sticky note. Put it on your bathroom mirror. Put it on the fridge. What is your why? What is your why? Put it on a sticky note right now. What is your why? Put it on the fridge. Put it on your bathroom mirror where you see every day. You know what your why is. Journal this right now. What is your why? Pause the video. Journal right now. What is your why? If you want accountability, results come from action. Results come from action. Comment down below what your why is. Accountability leads to results. Comment down below what your why is. Next, shift your identity based goals, not outcome only goals. Okay. So it's not just losing 30 pounds, just losing 50 pounds, losing 100 pounds, getting abs, building muscle, getting your libido back, right? It's your identity. Who do you become? I'm that 2.0 version of Devin. I'm that 2.0 version of Alex. I'm that 2.0 version of Eric. I'm that 2.0 version of Brian. I'm that 2.0 version of Andrew. I'm that 2.0 version. That identity. I'm an athlete now. I'm that six pack real estate professional. I'm that six pack husband. I'm that six pack wife. I'm that sexy wife. I'm that sexy woman. I'm that sexy badass man. Change your identity. Who are you going to become? Who are you going to step into? Not just the outcome, but the new person, the new version of yourself. Changing your identity, right? Okay, track progress weekly, not daily. Weight fluctuates. So if you weigh yourself every day, your weight's going to fluctuate based off water weight. You want to track weekly your progress photos, how you look. You want to track your body weight once a week, and you want to track your waistline measurement. right? Around your belly button. Track those three things. What you track gets measured. What you measure improves. Again, what you track can be measured, and what you measure improves. So you track your body weight weekly, track your progress photos weekly, track your waistline measurement weekly. If you track, you will be able to measure. And if you measure, you're able to improve. So you track your body weight weekly, your progress photos weekly, and your waistline measurement weekly. Okay. Get accountability, get a coach, get a community, get a brotherhood, get some accountability because everyone performs better under accountability. I don't know if you guys can see this right now. No, you can't. But Michael Jordan, I have a poster of Michael Jordan above here. I'm a LeBron James fan, but Michael Jordan is obviously one of the greatest, if not the greatest, basketball player of all time, the GOAT, right? He wouldn't have been able to win 6 championships if he didn't have Phil Jackson, the greatest basketball coach of all time. If he didn't have Tim Grover, the greatest uh, personal trainer, athletic trainer for athletes. He trained both Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, right, to become the best players they were, right? Because they had the proper coaching, they had the proper accountability, they had the proper community and brotherhood, right? So you guys need to get that. If you guys are ready to step up, drop the fat, change who you are, become that 2.0 version of you, that badass, sexy, confident version of you for your husband, for your wife, to attract that husband, that wife, that boyfriend, that girlfriend, to be a leader for your kids, your employees, your coworkers, to become that 2.0, 3.0 version of you. You want to become that sexy, confident, badass version of you. Message me at Devin Kripe, fit at Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram, or click the link below. Click the link below, right, to get the proper accountability, the proper coaching, the proper mentorship, the proper brotherhood, the proper community to step up into the best version of yourself. Everyone performs better under proper coaching and proper accountability. So get yourself accountability and coaching now. All right. So with that said, guys, if you want an exact plan, right, on that I use with all my clients, I've coached over 1,000 clients. I've been doing online coaching now for 6 years. Before that, I was a personal trainer and a group coach. Since then, I've coached over 1,000 clients online to level up their mindset, their fitness, nutrition, step into that new identity, that badass, confident, sexy version of themselves. I've coached over 1,000 clients. I can help you, right? So if you're ready to get a custom plan, get the proper strategy, the proper grocery list, meal plan, macros, proper habits, proper workouts. You're getting ready to become part of a brotherhood, a community, a mastermind. You're ready to get the proper accountability and coaching and mentorship to step into that new identity, to step into that confident, badass, sexy version of yourself, step into the best version of yourself. Again, DM me fit at Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram. Do that now. DM me fit or click the link below. Click the link below. All right. And I will help you get in amazing shape. Also, guys, if you guys want a free plan, I put together a free plan. I'm just gonna put the link below as well. It's called the Summer Body Blueprint. The Summer Body Blueprint is down below. It's a free program. It's not nearly as good as my coaching and mentorship, right? But something for free to get you guys started. Other than this video, you guys can click the link below to get the Summer Body Blueprint. Gives you an idea as far as nutrition, as far as habits, as for a habit checklist, as far as some nutrition checklist stuff for you and some workout checklist stuff. You guys can click the link below to check out the Summer Body Blueprint. The Summer Body Blueprint is below. Other than that, guys, if you guys are ready to get the accountability, the coaching, the mastermind, the specific custom blueprint to help you drop the body fat, get in the amazing shape. Again, DM me fit fit at Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram. Click the link below. Or you can click the link below to sign up for one of those programs to schedule a call with me to talk about it. All right, guys, check out the other episodes of this podcast. This is episode number 5 of the Progress Podcast. There's lots of value in all of these, so definitely check those out. It's your boy Devin Kripe, Coach DC, the greatest coach in the world. I believe in you. God bless you. I love you. Much love, and I believe that you're gonna drop the body fat, build a muscle, and become the 2.0 most confident, badass, sexy version of yourself. All right, guys, step into that new identity. I'll see you guys in the next episode. God bless. Much love.